Welcome back to Cray Outdoors. It is opening day of fishing season on the Seneca Nation. That was a terrible first cast. Went right into the tree. Opening day of fishing season on the Seneca Nation. A little bit surprised that nobody else is here, but it is also opening day of turkey season, so I think that takes some of the pressure off. Here on the Allegheny territory, of course, walleye are the crown jewel, so our goal this morning is to catch our walleye limit. I've got about 2 hours before work and 2 hours after work to fish today. Free walleye assassin. Whoa, it gets really deep right here. That's why the last person didn't get it. Come on, get the hook. Find the hook. There we go. Got it, baby. Heck yeah, free walleye assassin. Looks like I can get a twister tail there too. I think it's an eye. Been a while. I was just about to give up and switch to a different spot. Yeah, it's an eye. Sweet. Just about to give up on this spot. You have no idea how close I was to giving up on this spot. It's keeper too. Alrighty, whoa. Well, I got the fish on shore. Now the question is getting myself on shore. Stuck on some other fishing line. Come on. Oh, okay, I'm on shore. Perfect eater size. Cool. Alrighty, 18 inches. Cool. It's keeper alright. For one walleye, overall things were pretty slow at this spot. I saw fish surface a couple times, so I think it might be that the fish are here. They're just not hitting this morning, even though conditions look good. But we're going to try one last spot, take a few casts, and then we got to get to work, and then I guess we'll be back at trying to get our limit again after work. Make all your troubles go downtown. We're now downtown. I've got about 20 more minutes to fish before work, so let's see if the fishing's any better at this location, right in freaking front of me. That was awesome. I wish I was filming. Holy cow, I saw that hit. He bit it right in front of me. Big old smallie. He's actually in season 2. We could keep him, but I think we'll let smallmouth go. Holy cow. Yeah, he's legal size too. And the Seneca Nation, everything opens May 1st, so technically, again, we could keep him, but we'll let Bass go. He ain't that big. He's only about 16 inches, I'd say. Alrighty, buddy. I'll let you go back where you came from. Well, it's not a walleye, but I'll certainly take it. Much bigger than the last one. This is a freaking tank. It's a big old bass again, I think. Well, we're not hitting the smallmouth. I mean, we're not hitting the walleye run here in downtown, but we are hitting the smallmouth run. And they certainly are fun. To be honest, these guys actually fight a lot harder than smallmouth. A lot harder than walleye. Blah, I can't talk today. And again, on the res, they are in season. That's bigger than the last one. Look at the size of that one. Holy camole. Alrighty, well, we'll let this guy go. Cool. We're running out of time, folks. I literally have 20 minutes to fish the spot, and it's 10 minutes have gone by, and we've got 2 big fish. So let's keep pulling these guys out after fishing an hour and a half this morning with just one fish to show for it. You know, I'm happy catching fish, even if it's smallmouth instead of walleye. There we go. Or is that a snag? No, I think that's a snag. That would be a snag. Off that storm shad that I was using, then I casted my crankbait on my other pole. Fortunately, it was just a super cheap, $1 crankbait from Bass Pro, and I broke that off. So clearly there's a ton of snags in here, so we just tied on a tube on a weedless jig head. So hopefully that produces. Up again. That produced all right. Guys, this is 20 minutes. 20 minutes of fishing. Holy cow. If I'd have went to this spot to start off the day, this could have been a Tim Galati day, man. Where we caught like 80 smallmouth in a day or whatever the heck it is that he catches. I'm just going to keep the camera rolling. We literally have 5 minutes left. Let's see how many more smallmouth we can catch. That's number 3 now? 4? 3, 4, 3. I think that's only 3. Yeah, that's just number 3. There we go. Here's at a snag again. Don't tell me I'm back on the snag. I got a weedless lure this time. No, I'm weedless. I've got to go to work. Weather permitting, we'll continue this mission after work. Oh, we just got out of work. It is 6 o'clock, so we've got another 2 hours to play with. Maybe even 3.5 hours if we push it into the night. So we're back to here. Here's where I was crushing them right before work. Stacked where they were this morning. So I moved down a little bit closer to the bridge. Finally hooked up. Definitely much slower. I've only missed 1 bite. This is only my 2nd bite. Obviously it's a much smaller fish too. Not a bad little smallie though. You know, I mean, for this time of year, this is a small fish. For midsummer, I'd be very happy with this. Alrighty, another fish on the day. I think that's smallie number 4 of today. Something like that. He just got me all wet and muddy. And, oh, that one might look like it might have been a largemouth. Not positive if that was a smallie. This is a weird spot for a largemouth. It had to have been a smallie. It just must have been a different color pattern. I'm really wanting to try the other side of the road, because this just looks really juicy over here. And this still looks really juicy over here. Trouble is getting down there. Actually, the even bigger trouble is going to be getting back up. We were unsuccessful at catching anything. All we managed to do was lose yet another tube jig on a snag. This area is so full of snags. Even this morning in that 20 minutes when I caught those 3 smallmouth, I was losing lures left and right. In any event, it is now starting to pour rain, so that might cut today's fishing mission short. Just looked at the radar map. It looks like it might blow over, so we might just have to head up a fast food joint, grab a bite to eat, and we'll try it again for 1 final hour is my tentative plan. This side of the bridge, I think also probably gets less fishing pressure, because you can see the only way to get down here is to do some parkour. So, I don't know how I'm going to get back up here. I jumped down here, now the question is getting back up before this gets any wetter. Hardcore, hardcore. Oh. Alright, 1 more ball to scale. This one we can actually get a running start on. Alrighty. Back to my vehicle. This is true urban fishing out here today. Well, we're back. We are at what is somewhat of a plan B spot. I originally wanted to go and fish the confluences with it being a warm day. However, fishing the confluences would have involved a longer hike and or driving down a muddy road and following a rainstorm. I only have a 2-wheel drive vehicle, so we probably want to avoid roads that, you know, get muddy after rain. Other issue is I wanted to go somewhere where I could be close to the car with this iffy weather that we have all of a sudden. So we're back at this secret spot, and this is our last chance at a walleye limit. And something. It's not a fish. Thought it was a fish for a second. Yeah, that is definitely not a fish. No head shaking going on. It's gotta be a log. Hopefully it's not human remains. You never know in here. Sticky. Good old sticky eye. Okay, so it is now the next day. Just kind of a funny story. I was shut out that night. Didn't catch anything. So I got out today, the next day, and went to the spot that I wanted to fish. Remember how I said I wanted to fish a different spot but didn't because the weather was iffy and the road was wet and I didn't want to get stuck? Well, I went to this spot today and actually ran into some subscribers down there, so shout out to you guys were cool. But they're telling me they were here yesterday after the rain and we're absolutely crushing the walleye. So I should have went with my gut and just risked getting my car stuck stuck and getting wet because they said they had a killer day. And as they're telling me this, I actually did hook up with a fish and was all excited. Here we go. We're going to get my walleye limit today, and that ended up being my only fish of the night. So I'm back at the car now. I only caught one fish, but my subscribers also caught a few walleye and smallmouth. Well, we just got on our first fish. I don't know what it is. Hey, it might be an eye. We actually came down here thinking pike, but...
Yeah, they love this spot right here, man.
Nice.
Really
Cool. Well, I wasn't actually planning to keep fish, but maybe we will since we didn't get our limit yesterday. It's a start. Let's see. I don't have my tape with me. He's definitely 15 though. I can tell just by looking at him. So anything that's remotely iffy will let go. Some subs down here. We're all trying for our walleye limit. Looks like they just hooked into a nice bass. Well, I guess my original plan was to fish for pike and muskie, but now we're back to trying to get the walleye limit that we failed at yesterday. It's a real nice one, wow. Pig. Nice. Release, yep. Here he goes. Got on a good one down there. Walleye should be turning on here soon. Oh yeah. Nice. There's a keeper. Yep. Nice. Nice. Things were definitely pretty slow today compared to how they were yesterday, apparently. But yeah, it was a pretty slow, overall, a pretty slow Seneca Nation opener for me. Only landed 2 walleye over the course of 2 days, which for me is a slow start, but you know, I'm not going to complain. I know a lot of you guys seem to struggle catching walleye at all, so really it's just a matter of being in the right spot at the right time. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next fishing adventure.